Upon a slightest provocation, she will come up with allegation of sexual harassment. I don't know what is wrong with this lady. Does she think that she's the most beautiful woman on earth?
Reports that when Akpabio was a governor, he was corrupt.
He was corrupt. Not only he was corrupt, but he was also in the habit of abusing, women. I have no apologies about that. And they could do anything. And the Senate president is known actually to be having those type of character, even when he was a governor.
Welcome to Updates with Precious. I don't carry come here no more again to tell us some things and what they happen for inside Nigeria. So before we get the matter they go, make I just let her know. See, if this is now your first time to join me for this platform, I beg, help me click on the subscription button now. I beg now. Subscribe, they pay money to drum. Also turn on the notification button so that I go see when I post new things or when I go live so that I go fit join me. I'm not waka enter inside the matter of the day. So this recall, they won't recall or bring back Natasha now. That is the people of Kogi Central. How it won't take be because all Nigerians when they shine their eyes say they won't see how INEC go use verify the over 250,000 signatures where they get. Considering say the people where be say pull this recall now mostly in oppositions, plus including say as a matter of fact talking about that recall process, person don't reveal the cocoa of the people then will be say they pull this thing. Who then be really safe? Well, we will let you know all that matter then. Plus, including say Senator Nwaebonyi, you don't content Natasha say, you think say you fine? You think say you fine? You not even follow for the top 5, top 10 beautiful women. Say your own are just to accuse men of sexual harassment up and down. What do you think you are, Sef? You think say you fine woman? All this and more night so go talk inside the show this today. Thank you so much, Asana, join me for inside the show. So we'll begin to take the matter one by one. So on the recall of Senator Natasha yesterday, for inside my previous life, what I do yesterday with the barrister, we'll talk about the process of recalling a senator. And sadly, because of say powers that be, the higher minds today involved in this high recall, if he likely pull through. Now, INEC eventually thought they don't verify the names and addresses and email addresses of the people that will be say they pull for this recall. How they won't use verify the signatures of these people then? And how possibly they say over 250,000 people accent to a signature to recall their senator within 2-3 days. Now they use DRAM. How possibly they somebody grants an interview with Seun Okimaloye for Inside Channel Television where he reveals say they possible. Say the women them, all those women the way they even call out to come line up when they use collect their signatures them. Say these people themselves now illiterate. So they just carry empowerment program, use deceive them, use call them out. Say they not even know. Say not to recall their senator then call them from. If you recall, the opposition party APC where APC she flogged for inside the election, where rig the election, where come make her go court, come go win, then they in that battle to make sure say then come out for inside this election. And that will be part of the problem because if they hear say some factions that they talk say be like saying Yaya Bello now they won't take replace her. But talking about what she don't do self for inside the house, for inside her senatorial district, people they talk say they don't get senators up to 3, 4, 5 senators before her, but say no senator don't work for inside Kogi Central reach the way Senator Natasha use work because say she don't provide empowerment program for different people, especially women. She don't buy sewing machine for thousands of women, tens of thousands of women. She buys sewing machine for them to use empower them, make them begin sew to use help them for what they go to use chop every day. Buying grinding machine for women, what did they happy? I don't know if show you those footages, make it not be like say at the campaign for her. Buy grinding machine for them, buy keke napep for people, buy bike okada for people. Make we not even go that side. She even renovate schools, build schools. Even do road the way it be in a local government and states now then get the work. What's in the governor and the local government chairman they do way be say now Natasha you don't a senator now they do road for them. She don't even do road for them. Street lights will go help them to stop criminality and crime in the night time like this when lights no day. She don't provide for them. And especially most importantly water, because they say person will bring water bring life. Say she don't even give them water, especially as some of the communities them they suffer from water matter. She provide water for them. This now things will be saying that government's gonna supposed give them, but she don't attract most of these things them for the money then what she gets. You come inside the state. Now, how many senators then for inside your own different constituencies we don't do all of these things for the people of your constituents? This now question will be say people to ask. This man now they for inside a Rise Television where he did the talk say really say he no get senator where they don't get for inside Kogi Central we don't work with Senator Natasha Akpoti. I make you go here and when they talk about.
As a member of the community, fortunately enough, I was in town the day the purported recall or obtaining of signature will take place. The information that went around initially was that there's going to be an empowerment on agriculture and women. And they were asked to come out with their voters card and NIM. It was when we got the wind of it that the actual plan is to begin to obtain signature for the recall of the senator. Some of us went out to give this information to the people who are on the line. And right there on the spot, people begin to leave the line. Because one, they don't have any reason to recall the senator. As of today, the senator is the most performing senator that we have ever had in Kogi Central. We have had up to at least 5 senators. Even some spent 2 terms, 8 years. But I put it together. All the years, the time spent by all the senators, what Senator Natasha Akpabio did within a year surpasses every one of them. As of today, a lot has been done. So we don't have any reason to call her back. She has built roads. She has given us street lights in all parts of the local government area, not just a part. If you go to Adave, the street light is there, in Okehi, in Okene, in Ajakuta, and Ogorimagongo. Then not only that, the police station in Okehi that was built many years ago and were not in use, she has rehabilitated it, and now we have police officers there doing their work under a very good and conducive atmosphere. Talk about water provision. That one is just like going to pick something from the floor. We have water everywhere, courtesy of her, within just 1 year. Talk about scholarships. Every month, she gives us scholarship up to 2 million naira to students in higher institution. That has relieved a lot of parents from school fees and other fees to pay in their children's school. Not only that, we have youth empowerment and women empowerment. A lot has been done. And a lot of employment opportunity that came our way, she gave it to her constituents. We have had senators in the past who says employment, but she gives it to her constituents. Not less than 50 youths have been employed in various parts of our economy, and they are doing well today. So, talking about recall, it was a deceptive move that there's going to be an empowerment that makes people to come out. And when they now discover that, no, this is not an empowerment, how can you be recalling the best senator of the year? What has she done wrong? She was sent to the Senate, and she's doing her job as expected. So everybody start leaving and going home. If you found anywhere within the senatorial district where you have crowd, it is because, one, probably that area is the ward of the governor or the unit where Yaya Bello votes. Not only that, another thing is that instead of having people in their various units, discovering that you have less than 10, 20 people at every unit, everybody was brought together at a particular place, not minding the units you belong to. Even the word doesn't really matter. What matters is that they want to see people gather so that they can have pictorial evidence that people gathered there. You will see link videos of people in people's houses copying from the INEC register names of people and signing, forging signatures. We have the videos, they are everywhere now. We know the houses where some of those things were perpetrated. We know who owns those houses. We know those who were there. we recognize them, they are part of our people in the community. And of course, let me also say this, that the purported recall is not by the Constituent. It is being done by the APC. It is being done by few people in the APC. We have people in the APC who are not ready to be part of this recall exercise, because to them, the senator hasn't done anything wrong. She has performed excellently well since she came in as a senator. You will recall that because of the rigging of the election and the whole thing that happened, she came in much later after other senators resumed. And within less than 6 weeks that she came in as a senator, we've had a lot of projects already within the central. As of today, I drove my vehicle not knowing that I didn't even put on the headlight, because everywhere is lit up. It's not a party alone. She's not concerned about the party. What she's concerned about is the constituents. She doesn't want to know if you're APC or PDP. Everybody is involved in what she's doing.
You don't hear this one from the horse's mouth. So if she did this good, why it be say they won't comot her? That now the question will be that. If not be saying that because of saying politics. Remember I said the other day I bring on exclusive where Sahara reporters carry exclusive say some of the people the way they involved for her recalling now Akpabio himself, the Senate president, because say he dey one man where he be say being former aide where he name na Umore, where he be say they make him resident electoral commissioner for inside Delta State. Say that man since he be say this recall process of Natasha they go on. Say the man no they go the headquarters of INEC every day for inside Abuja. They make sure say a mandate now to make sure say this recall process go through. And since Sahara reporters bring out that exclusive, both Akpabio, both the man or none of them don't deny him. They never talk anything about him. That means if it be true. And that man feel the working cohort with hire Bello way be saying na arch enemy of Natasha because of say she contest election and she wrestle and when win him. If you don't like him. These are the people the way if be say they try to recall her. Because how else? We know how difficult it is by law to recall a senator, but how else this Natasha own conde so fast. But we still they wait to see how transparent INEC go day for inside the process of this recall, especially in terms of verifying these signatures them. So be on again numbers, verify the signatures, find out from them if truly they really intend to recall their senator. And make it not be said they deceive them through empowerment program like this particular Kogi Central representative they talk. Say their people no even know, say I recall. People will line up, they say they won't give them empowerment. Attract call them because of gift and things where they won't give to them. And then they line up, they collect their signature because of the empowerment. Meanwhile, no be waiting then tell them before make you watch and where you talk and with Channels Television for inside Shinwo Kebaloye show. Watch them.
The conspiracy to us is a conspiracy by some very strong personalities in the Senate. But unfortunately, the fifth columnists in our midst are now catching in on that to do the unthinkable. Now, Natasha is not the first senator to be suspended in Nigeria. We've seen the Ali Indumes of this world. We've seen the Omagigis of this world suspended. So, please, we want the world to know that Senator Natasha was wrongly, to us, there is this conspiracy against this Natasha. Because if it is the issue of seat, yes. But what have we not seen a disproportionate punishment?
Let me ask you. You are on the ground.
Yes, I am.
How often do you go home?
I work in Okene. I serve the people at the community level.
Okay, so if that happened, when this was happening,
yes,
in Okene,
yes,
did you see and do you notice,
sir,
what was going on?
Sir,
well, how would you assess what exactly on the day this was going on?
Now, sir, you see, democracy presupposes that the people will make informed decision. Now, here the people were misled that an empowerment program was going to take place. Even on the local radio, it was announced. You can do your findings that the people, and these are not so informed. You can look at them. Look at the women. Not so informed constituents. So they were mobilized out, and most of them turned back when they got to know what the plan was. So that these people were outside, yes, they were outside, and there are, each politician has got his or her stronghold.
So this is politically motivated.
It is.
Who are those behind it anyway?
It misrepresents who the Kogi Central Constituent
are. Who are these people behind that? If you are on the ground, you will know the politicians whom you say are trying to hoodwink the people. That's how you are describing it.
Yes, that is what happened. So let me put it this way. There are two major parties in Kogi Central Senatorial. When I mean there are more, but two major parties. And we know Senator Natasha came on the ticket of PDP against the APC. And we know what followed after the election and how she went to court and restore her mandates. So if this is happening today, as you've seen, or as you must have seen, the people of the opposite party, you saw some of them, like the lady that...
Which party is it?
APC, please.
You think APC is behind this?
I'm not political, but as a political animal... And
who in APC is behind this?
I may not be able to call the names, but for instance...
Are you not on the ground?
I am.
Who is the person? Why are you afraid?
I am. Okay.
Who is the person behind it? Because, I mean, Natasha Akpoti has a name. You have a name. So if you are...
They are faceless.
Who alleges...
So they are faceless. So
you don't know anyone who is behind this?
I know some of them, like the lady that came out yesterday to lead this shame.
Who is the lady?
Charity, the lady, of course, who went to INEC and said the people of the youth and women of Kogi State. The youth and women of Kogi State did not vote for Natasha. It was the people. It were the people of Kogi Central that voted for Natasha. That give them out as just being mischievous.
I had a man here on the program who said, yes, they voted for Natasha Akpoti. Yes, she's been represented. But then they discovered that she's done nothing. There's nothing to write home about. There's no record to show that she has disappointed the people of the senatorial district.
Pit of hell. Time we fail us to reel out what Senator Natasha
what has she done?
One, she's been very supportive to the women, giving them grants, support.
What kind of grants?
Money, cash money.
Because the allegation yesterday was that yes, Natasha Akpoti did an empowerment, but in the end, there were a lot of fights. In fact, she was collecting some of these things back, retrieve some of these things back.
You see, when a dog, there is a popular saying that for you to kill a dog, you give the dog a bad name. Your men are on ground. Water projects have been going on. School fee for scholarship have been going on for students. As we speak, you just saw the 5 NLG gas plant that came to Kogi State, even though there are feelers that it is being sabotaged by the Senate President, alleged Senate President, what's it called, associates. Of course, we cannot, it's an allegation, and it is for you to prove, to investigate into this, give you your field. Then, so many things. Look at the street lights. Go to Okene today. Some persons now drive at night.
So are you implying that there is 100% of a perfect acceptance of Senator Natasha Akpoti representation in the Senate to the people of Kogi Central?
More than 100%. If such arithmetic exists.
But who are these people? You think that you're saying that all of these people who are
what is the percentage of these people in the registered voters of Kogi Central Senatorial District? Have you seen?
So they
are misled. They are misled into this
because of money.
Not because of money. They were told that an empowerment program is being staged, that they should come out. You can go.
Do you know how many signatures they collected?
How would they have collected 250,000 signatures in 2 days? And this exercise did not hold. We issued a press statement to this effect. We had a press conference. This exercise did not hold in most local government, in some local government, in most ward, and in some polling units against the stipulation in either guidelines. So please, let's investigate for us. And of course, it's unfortunate that these people are still working freely on our street. It is obvious this is a crime. They forged these signatures. Yes, there are video evidence to that effect. And I know you must have some may be in your possession.
With what you are saying,
yes,
there are those who say this might be the very first recall that we go through.
I think those persons may only be trying to satisfy their emotions or something. How will it go through? This thing did not hold. In most places, and I'm happy, I want to please appeal to INEC. This is another litmus test for the INEC. Of course, they've been this integrity question. We pray that this time around, INEC passes this test. We are almost losing our confidence. Look at what happened yesterday. These people did not meet up. The process was flawed completely. And the INEC, to us, had given them lead. Mr. Sheung, do you, as a consultant, for instance, you are conducting a job interview for a group of applicants, and they came fail the exam, you are not telling them what to do. You aided them to get... The INEC must look at this, please. Or as a student, you go into an exam, you fail it, and does it happen anywhere?
So you have the view that Senator Natasha should retain? Well, even his colleagues, I mean, our
view.
colleagues are saying that she stays out. They voted.
Who are the colleagues? Who are these colleagues?
You saw the proceeding.
It is not for Senator Akpabio to say the whole thing was being fraught in bias. It openly. From the Ethics and Privileges Committee, we openly saw it is not for them to pronounce.
So what would people like you do for Natasha Akpoti?
Not for Natasha. The whole thing has gone beyond Natasha Akpoti. The people of Kogi Central Senatorial District today have been denied their right. What
would you do?
So what we'll do, it's not for me to say what we'll do here, but we'll press on. We must get justice.
All right.
We are poised to get justice. And sir, the Nigerians must know, please, that the Senate is governed, is a staggering institution that is governed by rules and law. And these people are to be lawmakers or respected senators. Now, what they've done so far, I've shown that there are law breakers, and some people are even going to the extent of telling us that Natasha, the senators asked Natasha, Natasha to apologize. What is she apologizing for?
Well, you don't hear the things the way the man talk. My mouth said too full because I don't even know where I want to start from. But considering all these things the way he talk, how on a thing say INEC go fit come prove themselves as truly an independent body? As this particular woman where they even champion this recall, now person will be say proof don't show say she be SSA to Governor Ododo, and person will be say don't they together with Governor Yahaya Bello before, and if he be part of the opposition, we no vote for her, we rig the election against her. INEC no go fit verify all of these things then before they make sure say they do this recall, or they go just recall her anyhow. If they recall her anyhow, they never set bad example in case of tomorrow. These are questions where BC people they ask. Make we even listen to that woman again when they talk about her recall.
Confidence in her because of her gross misconduct in the Senate that led us to a 6-month suspension where Kogi Central will not be represented at the National Assembly, the Senate arm. So we have come to recall her back so that we can have a representative in the Senate. Because as a people, we cannot afford not to have a representative in the Senate arm for another 1 year. So we are here to tell INEC to please follow the constitutional process for our recall so that our recall process can begin. That's why we're here.
Okay. So have you submitted or?
We submitted our petition. It's been received. All other documents have been received. This is the acknowledgement copy of the petition.
Is it the entire constituent or just a group of people? Under which platform are you representing?
Okay, it is a concerned Kogi youth and women.
Okay.
Yes.
And who is controlling this?
Talking about bankroll is a personal business. It's a personal thing. We are members of our constituents, and we're saying we don't want her anymore because you cannot afford not to have a representative. So nobody is bankrolling. Well, we are the one that voted her, and we're saying we don't want her anymore. So nobody is bankrolling. Nobody is having any personal issue with her. It is just what it is. The game is the game.
Okay, when you say you come to submit petition,
yes, please.
Is it a process that maybe you have collected the signature already, or you're about to do that? What are the things you have done already?
Okay, thank you very much. We all know the INEC rules. You cannot submit a petition without having to go and get signatures of registered voters, and that's why we're now saying, as a people, we are recalling her back from the Senate because we have gotten what it takes to recall her back from the Senate.
Like how many number of registered voters?
We have 488,000 registered voters from Kogi Central, and as I speak to you right now, we have more than 250,000 voters that have signed for her recall.
Okay. So what was the response from INEC?
Like you know, INEC is an institutional body, and its constitution is binding them, and as such, they will have to follow due process. So they will get back to us and they will do their job.
Your name, ma'am?
My name is Somali Charity JC.
So you don't hear how it is say this recall go take be. Now speaking about the matter where be say they ground, where they lead all this, where they cause all this wahala, where be the one way be say she accused Senate President of sexual harassment. Senator Nwaebonyi, where be the Deputy Senate Whip for inside the Senate, don't come out, come talk, say for inside the television where be say do interview with News Central. They come out, come talk, say who Natasha be herself where it is say she's sitting saying that she fine pass. She says that she fine pass, so she every time she could accuse people of sexual harassment. She accused Reno Mokiri of sexual harassment. Meanwhile, not lie. She accused this person of sexual harassment. Oh, if she don't accuse Reno Mokiri before, who else she don't accuse of sexual harassment? Can't even talk, say, and so she blackmail her current husband to marry her. Hey, blackmail her current husband to marry her.
Reports that when Akpabio was a governor, he was corrupt.
You know, he was corrupt. Not only he was corrupt, but he was also in the habit of abusing, women. The Senate president is known actually to be having those type of character, even when he was a governor.
Meanwhile, indemnity partners, where be saying her lawyers, where they claim where she writes through that period to blackmail her husband to marry her, they don't come deny and say that kind of letter not from them at all. Say na bad, but let people then nine just come forge that letter with their name. Contact saying that them bring her that letter. Say you know they anytime where Senator Natasha Akpabio write to them, make them write to the man where she be the date where she come marry. Say he must marry her. Say that kind of thing not happen at all. Saying a lie. They don't come out since talk that one saying a lie. Maybe people stop to carry that fake rumor. How come a whole Senate chief whip see they carry that rumor? Say later they fly around. Where she they talk say she blackmail her husband. Say if you don't marry me, this one go happen. Meanwhile, indemnity partner say that thing a lie. Say you know from their clients and you know from their office because the letter where they fly around show say na them writes those later. But then they talk say not be them. But why e be say this Senator Nwaebonyi go they talk like this? And the way they even talk about say she no fine. Say in fact, say na wetin make them get to teach her a hard lesson. They get to teach her, they get to handle her hard. Oh, so all along, the idea not to treat her hard, then make gonna give her a whole 6 months suspension in the guise of say she no sit down where she wants sit down. All along, now because of so I won't teach her hard lesson. Now I make this one happen. Make you watch and where you talk.
Which other persons is she accused of sexual harassment?
Accused Reno or mockery of sexual harassment during the time of Goodluck Jonathan as president, when the young man was already in US attending to national issue. But of unlucky to her, she didn't know that this young man was outside the country. Upon the slightest provocation, she will come up with allegation of sexual harassment. And I don't know what is wrong with this lady. Does she think that she's the most beautiful woman on earth? Or is it because she's had chocolate color? In my own assessment, she's not among the beautiful women in Nigeria. And it is high time we come hard on her. And why people like us are speaking on top of our voice is not just to protect and defend the Senate president, but to protect and defend her future victims. Even her present husband, she married her out of something like this. She threatened to sue the man. I have a letter circulating over the world that the man should pay her 10 billion or marry her. The man had to marry her under duress. So the marriage was under duress, another product of blackmail. I was watching a video of how the father of the first wife of the husband narrated her ordeal when this lady came into their family, destabilized their family, and took over her husband.
All right.
And without going into her character, I asked Natasha how many husbands has she had in her life at the age of 47 or 45.
Well, when I don't see a Senator Nwaebonyi use talk, now person will be say they represent Senator Akpabio. At the end of the day, I don't want to talk to these things and they're very embarrassing, especially as it be say something where they as bad as accusing a number 3 man for inside a country about sexual harassment. Instead of the person to come out clean, to use fight the matter, to use exonerating name or commoting name for the matter, rather than all this cheap blackmail, all this cheap worker, all these cheap things, now we say. How you think say Nigeria would they rated in front of other world or other countries then with this kind of thing, what would you do like this? Well, I would like to get your thoughts, your reactions on inside this matter. Or yeah, drop your comment on that. We could know as this matter take the everybody. Thank you, everybody who visit watch this live. I love you guys and I appreciate you. I'll see you again later in the evening. Goodbye and God bless you.